welcome to A Cat in the Garden. And today I just want to go over with you all my little morning routine with Nutmeg. We kind of just check on the plants every morning and then we go out into the garden. So I already did turn on my light here just because it's so dark and gloomy today, but that's usually the first thing we do. So we're gonna skip that today and just head outside, which is Nutmeg's absolute favorite activity. So let's go. Are you ready to go outside? Are you ready to go? Nutmeg, are you ready? You want to go outside? Good boy. All right, let's go. Good boy. I think it's finally stopped raining, but it's gonna be a little muddy. But that's all right. It's winter. The first thing I do is basically just inspect all of the veggies, make sure that they're doing okay. These collard greens are doing pretty well, I'd say. They look really cool with all the raindrops on them. And I just kind of go through each garden bed one by one. This one doesn't have too much going on right now, but I have been keeping an eye on my milkweed pods because of the warmer weather we've had. They have tried to grow back, but once I get all of the milkweed pods to ripen, then I'm just gonna cut this all the way back. And I have one here, so I'm just gonna go ahead and snap it. Lately, there's been a lot of progress in this herb bed, but most importantly, what I like to check on every day is my little saffron. So 3 out of my 4 bulbs have sprouted. This one is the farthest along, and oh, there's another little sprout from the same bulb. And then I have a couple over here. So these 2 just started showing some green, and then this one, kind of hard to see. There we go. This one's coming up too. So I'm basically just waiting for them to flower so that I can harvest my saffron. So I do keep a pretty close eye on them every day. And I'm also waiting, I did just collect some seeds, but I'm waiting for these seed pods here to ripen for my violas. That way I can collect some more seeds from them as well. I have a plant here and a plant back there. So that is the main action on this bed right here. Everything else is just kind of doing its thing. The parsley, I will say, is growing quite a bit, so that's really nice. It's really lush and full. I'm probably gonna harvest some of this soon to dry, but for now I'm just enjoying how nice it looks. So the next thing on my agenda is actually going to be my peas. I want to add another row to this trellis that I kind of just did a DIY with, and then I'm going to harvest a few of the peas because I think that they're ready. All right, so that's my little pea harvest. I did harvest one last week, but this is probably my first actual harvest of the season, and I do have some more flowers. I find that when these peas are attached to something and climbing, that they're more likely to flower, so that's why I gave it something else to reach, hopefully soon. This thing is growing like an absolute weed, but anyway, let's just check on everything else really quickly. I have my chard, which seems to be doing all right. My beans are growing back after the frost hit them pretty hard, but we're gonna get another frost, so not really expecting much out of them. Here, the artichokes, not gonna get anything till next year, but they look pretty. And here is my purple cauliflower, and I am pretty excited about this one. This is my first time growing cauliflower, and the head really seems to grow in size every day, which is a lot of fun. I also have some garlic popping up, which is a lot of fun. And my scallions here are growing along this row. Got my carrots in this row, more garlic here, and then just some more winter vegetables. I've got my bok choy in the middle here, and my broccoli, which I'm assuming will behave the same way as the cauliflower, but honestly, I don't know because I've never grown broccoli either. I've got kale over here, 3 different varieties, 2 dinosaur, 1 white Russian, and 1 called Starburst. So they're doing pretty well as they can. I know they didn't love the warmer weather, so now that it's cooled off, I think they'll be pretty happy. Just got some basic compost here. And then my leeks, there's not really too much to check on here. I just try to make sure that my little seedlings aren't dying, and I really need to start mounding up around these big ones, but other than that, not too much going on in this bed. The other thing I do is just hang out with Nutmeg. He really enjoys being outside, so I just let him roam around while I check on the garden, and then we make sure that he gets some exercise. He's feeling a little damp right now because it's sprinkling and foggy, but he doesn't seem to mind. All right, that's gonna be it for us today. Thanks so much for following us as we did our little morning routine. As you can tell by Nutmeg's paws, the rain is starting to pick up a little bit and it's a little bit wet. So we're gonna get inside and just dry him off and try to have a chill rainy day. If you like this video, make sure to give us a thumbs up down below and subscribe so you don't miss any more gardening content from me and Nutmeg. Again, thank you so much for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one.